Have you ever felt like you're juggling so many parts of your life that the weight becomes almost unbearable? Imagine waking up each day with that overwhelming sense of responsibility, relationships that demand your attention, and an endless list of expectations that seem to tighten around you like a vice. At times, it feels as if life is an endless balancing act where one wrong move could send everything tumbling. Yet deep inside, you sense there's more, a promise of peace and purpose that remains just out of reach. There comes a moment when the constant effort to control every detail becomes exhausting, leaving you wondering if surrender might be the key to true freedom. This isn't about giving in to chaos or admitting defeat. It's about embracing a power far greater than our own, a presence that invites you to release your burdens and trust in a divine plan. Imagine letting go of the relentless need to hold on so tightly, and instead, opening your heart to a love that promises to carry you through the storm. Picture a life where the heavy weight of anxiety is replaced by a calm assurance that you are never alone. Every day, we are offered a unique invitation to trade our limited vision for a boundless understanding, to replace the strain of self-reliance with a deep trust in the guidance of a compassionate helper. This invitation speaks to the very core of our being, asking us to lean into something greater, to allow our hearts to be transformed by a power that is both gentle and mighty. It's about releasing the grip on what we think we must control and stepping into a realm where every moment is met with grace and wisdom. Consider the transformative stories passed down through generations. There was the leader who, burdened by doubt and fear, found courage when he surrendered to a calling that was larger than himself. His journey reminds us that true strength often comes from recognizing our own limitations and accepting help. It is through this act of letting go that miracles can occur, miracles that change not only individual lives, but also the course of entire communities. There is a comfort in knowing that you are not expected to have it all figured out. The promise is not of perfection, but of a continuous, evolving relationship with a presence that meets you exactly where you are. In moments when the world seems chaotic and the future uncertain, this assurance becomes a beacon of hope, a gentle reminder that you can trust the one who knows your every need, every unspoken thought, and every hidden fear. Think about the times when you felt overwhelmed by the pressures of life. Perhaps you've clung to the illusion of control, believing that by managing every detail, you could protect yourself from pain and failure. Yet in that struggle, you might have experienced a lingering emptiness, a feeling that no matter how hard you try, something essential remains missing. It is precisely in these moments that surrender offers a radical, transformative alternative. Instead of fighting against the current, imagine floating along a river that carries you effortlessly toward a destiny filled with hope and renewal. This path of trust is not an easy one. It asks you to confront your deepest fears, the fear of losing control, the anxiety that your plans might fall apart, and the haunting thought that letting go means giving up your identity. But surrendering is not about losing yourself. It's about discovering who you are meant to be when you are no longer weighed down by the expectations of others or the relentless pressure of your own mind. There is a power in admitting that you need help. It takes immense courage to say, "I cannot do this alone." Yet, that simple act of vulnerability opens the door to a life of profound transformation. Imagine the relief of placing your worries into the hands of one who is both loving and wise, a presence that not only understands your pain, but also knows how to guide you to a place of healing and strength. As you reflect on your own life, consider the moments when your heart has felt heavy with regret, or when fear has kept you from taking that leap of faith. What if the secret to overcoming these barriers lies in a willingness to trust in a plan far more perfect than anything you could design on your own? There is a promise that when you release your grip on what burdens you, you create space for something far greater to emerge, a life infused with clarity, purpose, and a joy that transcends the everyday struggles. Imagine a morning where, before the world's noise intrudes, you pause to center yourself. You open your heart in a quiet prayer, inviting a guiding presence to take the lead for the day ahead. With each breath, you feel the tension ease, replaced by a gentle confidence that assures you, you are not alone. Every challenge you face becomes an opportunity to trust a process that is both mysterious and magnificently orchestrated by a divine hand. There's a beauty in this journey of trust, a journey where every setback is transformed into a stepping stone toward a higher purpose. It is a path that invites you to let go of the past, to release the grip on old wounds, and to embrace a future that is filled with endless possibilities. When you open yourself up to this guidance, you begin to see life not as a series of random events, but as a tapestry woven with intention and love. Throughout history, countless individuals have discovered the strength to surrender their doubts and fears. Their lives became a living testament to the truth that when you allow a higher power to work through you, even the most insurmountable challenges can become moments of profound breakthrough. These stories are not just relics of the past. They are living examples of how trust and surrender can transform lives in the present day. There is an invitation here, a call to step away from the endless striving and to find rest in the embrace of a force that loves you unconditionally. It is an invitation to exchange your worries for a peace that surpasses all understanding, to transform your struggles into opportunities for growth, and to let go of the burdens that no longer serve you. When you stand at the crossroads of uncertainty and choice, remember that every step toward surrender is a step toward freedom. It is a courageous act of faith that redefines what it means to be truly alive. Trusting in this greater plan does not mean that challenges will vanish. Rather, it means that you will have the strength and guidance to face them head-on, knowing that you are supported by an unwavering love. Take a moment now to consider your own journey. What are the weights that you have been carrying for far too long? What fears or doubts have kept you from fully embracing the life you were meant to live? The power of this transformative trust lies in its ability to lift you up, to replace your anxieties with a deep sense of calm, and to remind you that your true strength is found in surrender. You might recall a time when a simple act of letting go opened the door to unexpected blessings, a moment when the willingness to step aside allowed a new, vibrant energy to flow into your life. That energy is the promise of a life led by grace, where each day offers the chance to grow, to learn, and to rediscover the joy of living in harmony with a purpose far greater than our own. Envision a life where every morning begins with a renewed sense of hope, where every challenge is met with a calm resilience, and where the burdens of yesterday are transformed into the lessons of today. This is the journey of trust, a journey that beckons you to release your tight hold on what no longer serves you, and to embrace the transformative power of a love that is both infinite and intimate. As you continue on this path, you will find that the act of letting go is not a sign of weakness, but rather a courageous declaration of faith. It is an acknowledgement that there is a wisdom far greater than our own, a wisdom that gently guides us through the complexities of life and offers us the strength to rise above our fears. Now, pause and take a deep breath. Reflect on the possibility that within every moment of surrender lies the seed of a new beginning, a new chapter filled with promise, where the light of understanding gradually dissolves the shadows of doubt. In this space of trust, you are invited to explore the boundless potential of your own spirit, to rediscover the joy that comes from knowing you are never truly alone. Imagine being embraced by a love so profound that it transforms every aspect of your life. Feel the quiet assurance that comes from knowing that every burden you carry is shared by a presence that is both mighty and tender. This is the transformative power of surrender, a journey that, step by step, leads you to a place of unparalleled peace and deep, abiding joy. Your path forward is illuminated by a gentle radiance, one that assures you that every struggle has its purpose, and that every moment of doubt is but a precursor to a breakthrough. With each breath, you become more attuned to the subtle guidance that whispers to your heart, inviting you to trust a process that is as mysterious as it is magnificent. Now, take this invitation to heart. Let go of the heavy chains of worry and control, and step boldly into a future filled with the promise of transformation. Embrace the journey ahead with a spirit of openness, knowing that every step you take is a step toward a life filled with peace, purpose, and an everlasting joy that transcends all understanding. There comes a moment when the gentle invitation to trust deepens into a call to truly let go of everything that has weighed you down. Imagine setting aside the incessant chatter of your thoughts, the constant reminders of past regrets and future worries. Visualize a quiet place within yourself where the noise of the world fades away and a serene clarity begins to emerge. In that space, every burden, every ounce of anxiety, and every sliver of doubt is gently lifted away by a presence that exudes an unwavering, tender strength. Picture a morning where, before the demands of the day take hold, you pause to release the tight grip on your worries. You take a deep breath and feel the heaviness ease from your chest. In that stillness, there is a profound truth waiting to be embraced. You are not defined by your struggles, but by the promise of renewal that comes with each new moment. It is here that a quiet courage is born, a strength that comes from knowing that every challenge can be met with a heart full of hope and trust. In the quiet moments of dawn, when the first light peeks through the window, imagine yourself whispering a simple plea for guidance, a heartfelt surrender of all that burdens you. This isn't an act of defeat. It's an acknowledgement of a power far greater than your own. It is the opening of a channel to receive wisdom, comfort, and strength. When you let go, you create space for a love that is as infinite as it is personal, a love that reassures you that you are never walking this path alone. Think of the countless figures throughout history whose lives were transformed by the act of letting go. There was one leader, overwhelmed by the responsibility of guiding a nation through uncertain times, who found that his greatest strength lay not in his own abilities, but in his willingness to trust in a higher plan. His journey was fraught with moments of doubt and despair, yet every time he released his need to control every outcome, miracles unfolded. His life became a testament to the truth that surrendering our burdens can ignite a spark of divine possibility within us all. Now, let your mind wander to the personal victories that come from relinquishing control. Reflect on the times when a single act of trust opened the door to an unexpected blessing, a moment when the universe responded in kind to your quiet act of faith. Perhaps it was a challenging decision that, when surrendered, led to an unforeseen opportunity. Or maybe it was a long-held grudge that, once released, allowed healing to flow freely. Each of these moments serves as a gentle reminder that the power to transform your life lies not in clinging tightly to every detail, but in opening your heart to a love that transcends human limitations. Imagine a time when fear had a strong grip on you, a fear of the unknown, a fear of change, a fear that whispered constantly, "What if this isn't meant for you?" Now, envision that very fear dissolving into a serene confidence as you feel a reassuring presence guiding your every step. There is a warmth in knowing that the plans laid out for you are infinitely wiser than any that you could devise on your own. This profound wisdom is not something that you have to search for in the chaos of everyday life. It comes naturally when you trust in a love that cares deeply for your journey. Consider the significance of letting go in the context of daily life. Every moment that you choose to release your anxieties, every instance of setting aside the need to orchestrate every detail, is a step toward a more harmonious existence. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable and admit that you cannot carry all the burdens on your own, you pave the way for a deep, transformative change. This is not a call to surrender your dreams or your ambitions, but rather an invitation to align them with a purpose that is both expansive and deeply fulfilling. Let the imagery of a flowing river come to mind, a river that carries with it the sediments of past pain and sorrow, yet ultimately clears the way for a vibrant, life-affirming current. Just as the river does not resist the natural course of its journey, neither should you fight against the inevitable changes in your life. Trust that the twists and turns, the rapids and the calm stretches, are all part of a design that is meant to guide you toward your true purpose. In the gentle persistence of the river, there is an enduring lesson. True strength lies in the willingness to flow with the current, rather than battling against it. Every day offers a new beginning, a fresh canvas on which to paint the story of your life. With each sunrise, there is an opportunity to leave behind the weights of yesterday and step boldly into a future filled with promise. In this unfolding journey, small acts of surrender can accumulate into a profound transformation. Picture yourself choosing, moment by moment, to let go of what no longer serves you. Whether it's the lingering pain of old wounds or the constant nagging of self-doubt, each release is a powerful act of trust. It is the moment when you acknowledge that you are deserving of a peace that is deep and abiding, a peace that comes from embracing the guidance of a love that is both nurturing and unfathomably wise. There is a beauty in the simplicity of surrender, a beauty that does not come from grand gestures, but from the quiet decisions made in the solitude of your heart. When you decide to step back from the relentless drive for perfection and allow yourself to simply be, you open up to the profound truth that your worth is not measured by what you achieve, but by the love that resides within you. In the stillness of that recognition, the distractions of the external world fade away, and a clear, unshakable vision of your purpose emerges. It is in these moments of heartfelt trust that you begin to understand the true nature of strength. Strength is not found in the rigid control of every circumstance, but in the flexible, resilient spirit that is willing to bend and flow with life's currents. It is the realization that by surrendering your need to always be in control, you invite a deeper, more authentic power into your life, a power that transforms challenges into opportunities and hardships into stepping stones toward a more radiant future. Visualize yourself moving through life with this newfound ease, where every setback is met with an inner calm, and every obstacle is seen as a chance to grow stronger. This journey of letting go is not always an easy one. It requires the courage to face uncertainty and the humility to accept that you do not have all the answers. Yet, in that very vulnerability, there is an extraordinary strength, a strength that comes from the deep knowing that you are guided by a presence that loves you unconditionally. This is the kind of strength that transforms ordinary moments into miraculous breakthroughs. Reflect on the times when you have felt the weight of life's demands pressing down on you. Recall the nights spent tossing and turning, the days where the struggle to keep everything in order left you feeling isolated and overwhelmed. Now, imagine a shift, a gentle transformation where those very moments of struggle become the seeds of your liberation. Each time you choose to release your grip on the familiar, you open yourself to the possibility of something far greater. You become an active participant in a life that is rich with meaning and possibility, where every trial is an opportunity to discover the depth of your resilience. There is a timeless wisdom in trusting the process of life. This wisdom is often echoed in the stories of old, where the greatest triumphs emerged from the moments of deepest surrender. Think of the individuals who, when faced with overwhelming odds, found that their greatest victories came not through sheer force, but through a quiet, steadfast trust in a higher purpose. Their lives, filled with moments of exquisite vulnerability, teach us that surrender is not a sign of weakness but a powerful affirmation of faith. It is a declaration that, even in the face of uncertainty, you are open to the limitless possibilities that arise when you allow yourself to be guided by a love that is eternal. Envision the transformative impact of embracing this truth on a daily basis. Each morning becomes a new opportunity to set aside the relentless need to control every aspect of your life, and instead, trust in a process that is both mysterious and profoundly comforting. With every decision made from this place of surrender, you pave the way for a life that is more aligned with your true purpose. A life where each step forward is taken with a sense of quiet confidence and deep inner peace. There is an undeniable joy that emerges from this act of trust, a joy that is not dependent on external circumstances, but rooted in the profound understanding that you are being lovingly guided toward a destiny that is rich with promise. It is a joy that fills you from the inside out, radiating outward to touch every relationship, every endeavor, and every moment of your existence. This joy is the natural fruit of a heart that is unburdened by the incessant need to control, and is free to embrace the flow of life with an open, grateful spirit. In the soft glow of this realization, you begin to see the interconnectedness of all things. Every experience, whether marked by struggle or by triumph, is woven together into a tapestry of purpose and meaning. When you allow yourself to trust in this grand design, you become attuned to the subtle signals of guidance that whisper to your heart. These signals may come in the form of a gentle nudge to take a different path, a sudden insight that shifts your perspective, or even the comforting words of a loved one who seems to know exactly what you need in that moment. Each of these signs is a reminder that you are never truly alone on your journey. Allow yourself to be present to these moments of clarity and inspiration. Embrace them fully, knowing that they are the universe's way of reassuring you that the path ahead is one of hope and possibility. With every step you take from this place of surrender, you invite a deeper sense of connection to yourself, to others, and to the boundless source of wisdom that sustains you. There is an undeniable strength in acknowledging that you do not have to navigate life's complexities by yourself. Instead, you can lean into a love that is greater than any fear or doubt, a love that transforms even the most challenging moments into opportunities for growth and renewal. Now, imagine the profound impact of living each day with this awareness. Every interaction becomes a chance to share your newfound strength, every obstacle an opportunity to demonstrate resilience, and every success a celebration of a life lived in harmony with a higher purpose. The journey that unfolds is not merely about overcoming challenges, but about embracing a richer, more vibrant existence where every moment is infused with a sense of divine possibility. Feel the warmth of this transformative trust fill your entire being, replacing the shadows of uncertainty with a radiant light that illuminates your path. The legacy of your life is not determined by the battles you have fought alone, but by the moments when you surrendered your worries to a force that is compassionate, wise, and ever-present. With each act of letting go, you are crafting a future that is not only brighter, but also deeply rooted in the truth that you are cherished beyond measure. Take this time to reflect on the beauty of a life where every breath is a testament to the power of trust. Let go of the need to have all the answers, and instead, find solace in the simple act of surrendering to the gentle rhythm of life. As the day unfolds, allow the whispers of your heart to guide you toward decisions that resonate with a deep, inner knowing. A knowing that every step you take is leading you toward a destiny filled with peace, purpose, and a joy that is both enduring and transformative. The journey of release is not marked by a single dramatic moment, but by the accumulation of countless small, intentional choices. A choice to let go here, a choice to trust there, and a choice to remain open to the abundant possibilities that arise when you allow life to flow naturally. It is in these moments of quiet surrender that the true essence of your being emerges, shining brightly in the light of a love that is both infinite and incredibly personal. Imagine a life where each day is a celebration of the strength that comes from releasing what weighs you down. A life where every challenge is met with a calm assurance that the path before you is one of infinite possibility. The freedom that comes from letting go is not found in the absence of struggle, but in the gentle, persistent reminder that you are guided by a love that transforms even the darkest moments into stepping stones toward a brighter future. Now, pause and allow yourself to truly absorb this vision. Let the awareness of your own resilience and the gentle guidance available to you fill your heart with a renewed sense of hope and purpose. The journey continues, each moment offering the opportunity to deepen your trust, to expand your vision, and to step further into the radiant truth that you are supported by a power that is as enduring as it is compassionate. Feel the stirring of that inner light grow, illuminating the path ahead with a clarity that comes from a profound connection to the love that guides you. Embrace this journey with an open heart, knowing that every step forward is a testament to the transformative power of surrender. The story of your life is unfolding in ways that are both mysterious and magnificently clear. A story written by a hand that is gentle, yet unstoppable. A hand that invites you to cast aside every heavy chain and to step boldly into a future defined by hope, peace, and the everlasting promise of renewal. In the quiet moments when your heart begins to open, there is an unmistakable sensation, a gentle stirring that hints at the transformation waiting just beneath the surface. As you let go of old burdens, a new energy emerges, weaving its way through the tapestry of your life. It's not a sudden, dramatic upheaval, but rather a slow, deliberate unveiling of your inner strength and resilience. Picture yourself stepping into a space where every fear is met with a quiet confidence, every uncertainty replaced by the promise of a clearer path ahead. It's in these moments that you start to see the subtle beauty of your own evolution. The process of release is often gentle, like the soft murmur of a stream that shapes the rocks over time. There is a profound lesson in the act of surrender. Every act of letting go, however small, is a step toward reclaiming your true self. It is as if each piece of the past, once heavy and unyielding, is gradually replaced by a lighter, more vibrant part of you, a part that is ready to embrace the fullness of life without the weight of old doubts and fears. Consider the transformative power of a single, heartfelt prayer in the stillness of the morning. Before the world awakes, you find a moment to be still, a time when your thoughts settle like gentle ripples on a calm lake. In that silence, you reach out with a sincere desire to let go, to invite a comforting presence to guide your day. There is something almost sacred about these moments. They are the quiet preludes to the unfolding day, where every breath is an act of trust. With each whispered word, you feel a little lighter, as though the very air around you is imbued with a promise of renewal. Throughout history, many have walked this path of gentle surrender. There is a timeless quality to the journey, a journey marked not by grand gestures, but by the consistent, humble acts of letting go. Reflect on those who came before you, whose lives were transformed not through a sudden epiphany, but through a series of small, deliberate choices. Their stories resonate deeply because they mirror the quiet revolutions that occur within the heart when it decides to trust fully. These individuals, despite facing immense challenges, discovered that their greatest strength was found in their willingness to lean into the mystery of life, allowing a love that is vast and unfathomable to guide them. Imagine the sense of freedom that comes when you no longer feel compelled to orchestrate every detail of your life. Instead of clinging to control, you learn to navigate the ebb and flow of circumstances with a serene assurance. There is a liberating quality to this approach, one that shifts your perspective from one of struggle to one of grace. When you release the need to constantly manage outcomes, you begin to experience a profound inner calm. It is a calm that doesn't signify the absence of challenges, but rather a deep, abiding trust that every twist and turn is part of a grand design meant to lead you towards something greater. This gentle letting go also paves the way for a deeper, more intimate connection with your inner self. In the space that opens up when old fears are released, you discover facets of your being that were previously overshadowed by worry and doubt. You find that beneath the layers of anxiety lies a core of resilience and clarity, a core that is capable of facing the unknown with a steady heart. This newfound clarity allows you to see life through a different lens, one that is imbued with hope and possibility. The obstacles that once seemed insurmountable now appear as opportunities for growth, each one inviting you to tap into a wellspring of inner wisdom. It is important to remember that this journey is deeply personal. While the process of surrender may be universal, its expression in your life is uniquely yours. There will be moments of hesitance, times when the familiar grip of doubt tries to pull you back. Yet, even in those instances, the very act of choosing to move forward, no matter how tentative the step, serves as a powerful testament to your inner strength. Each moment of vulnerability becomes a building block in the architecture of your transformation. It is a journey of rediscovery, where you learn to honor your own experiences and trust that every chapter, no matter how challenging, contributes to the beautiful mosaic of your life. Consider the gentle power of forgiveness in this journey. Often, the most significant barriers to surrender are the burdens we carry from the past, regrets, mistakes, and the unyielding weight of guilt. Forgiveness is not about forgetting or excusing what has happened. Rather, it is about freeing yourself from the chains that bind you to those moments. It is an act of profound liberation, allowing you to move forward without the constant reminder of past wounds. When you choose to forgive, you open up space for healing and renewal. You acknowledge that the pain of yesterday need not dictate the promise of tomorrow. In letting go of old hurts, You pave the way for a future that is defined not by past failures, but by the potential for new beginnings. Reflect on a time when you found the courage to forgive, whether it was forgiving someone who had wronged you or forgiving yourself for mistakes made along the way. The act of forgiveness is a powerful release, a moment when the heaviness of the past is lifted, and you are allowed to embrace a more hopeful perspective. It is in these moments that you truly understand the beauty of surrender, the willingness to let go of what no longer serves you, so that you can make room for what truly matters. This is the essence of a life lived in trust, a life where every setback is transformed into a stepping stone toward a richer, more fulfilling existence. The journey toward complete trust is also a journey toward self-discovery. As you gradually release the need to control every aspect of your life, you begin to uncover hidden strengths and qualities that were always there, waiting to be recognized. This process is like unwrapping a present. Each layer you peel away reveals another part of your true self, a self that is resilient, compassionate, and deeply connected to the divine. It is a journey that not only transforms your external circumstances, but also reshapes your inner world, filling it with a sense of peace and purpose that radiates outward to every aspect of your life. Imagine moving through your days with a heart that is light and a mind that is at ease. Picture the subtle shift that occurs when the incessant need for control gives way to a gentle, pervasive trust. In this state of surrender, every challenge becomes an invitation to grow, every uncertainty a chance to explore the depth of your own courage. The transformation is gradual, yet unmistakable, a slow unveiling of a more authentic, vibrant you. It is a transformation that touches every corner of your existence, infusing your relationships, your work, and your very sense of self with a newfound clarity and joy. This process of transformation is beautifully illustrated in the natural world. Think about the way a tree grows, its roots digging deep into the earth while its branches stretch upward, reaching for the sky. The tree does not resist the winds that buffet it. Instead, it bends gracefully, allowing the forces of nature to shape it into a stronger, more resilient form. In much the same way, your journey of surrender is not about resisting the challenges of life, but about moving with them, allowing the winds of change to guide you toward a deeper, more integrated version of yourself. There is an inherent strength in this flexibility, a strength that comes from embracing the natural flow of life rather than fighting against it. In your moments of quiet reflection, allow yourself to be fully present with the sensations of release. Notice the way your body feels when you let go of tension, how the breath flows more freely when you no longer hold on to every worry. These physical sensations are the gentle reminders that transformation is happening, even if it feels imperceptible at times. Trust that with every act of surrender, you are aligning more closely with a power that is both infinite and intimately personal. It is a power that invites you to move beyond the confines of your fears and into a space where possibility reigns supreme. There is also a profound sense of community that emerges when you embrace this path of trust. While your journey is deeply personal, it is also shared by countless others who are seeking the same freedom and clarity. There is an unspoken bond among those who have chosen to release the need for constant control, a bond that is built on mutual understanding and shared experiences. In this sense, the act of surrender becomes a collective celebration of life's inherent beauty, a recognition that every soul is on its own unique path toward transformation. When you open your heart to this communal energy, you begin to see that you are not alone in your struggles or your triumphs. There is a vast network of support, a tapestry of stories that affirm the truth that surrender is not a solitary act, but a shared journey toward a brighter, more hopeful tomorrow. As you continue to navigate this journey, allow the lessons of the past to serve as gentle guides rather than burdens. Every experience, every challenge, and every moment of doubt has contributed to the rich, multifaceted tapestry of who you are. Embrace those experiences with a sense of gratitude, recognizing that they have paved the way for the wisdom and strength you possess today. There is a deep beauty in acknowledging that even the darkest moments can give birth to the most radiant transformations. Each step you take, no matter how small, is a testament to your resilience and your unwavering commitment to a life of trust and surrender. Allow yourself to find joy in the simple moments: a quiet walk in nature, a heartfelt conversation with a friend, or a silent moment of prayer before the day begins. These moments, though seemingly ordinary, are imbued with the extraordinary power of presence. They remind you that true transformation is not measured solely by grand gestures or dramatic breakthroughs, but by the everyday choices you make to live with authenticity and grace. With each choice, you reaffirm your commitment to a journey of release, opening your heart to a love that is all-encompassing and eternal. Now, envision a day where every interaction, every task, and every challenge is met with a spirit of calm assurance. Picture the clarity that comes from knowing that you have surrendered your need to control every outcome, and that you are free to navigate life with a steady, confident heart. In this space, obstacles are not dreaded but seen as opportunities, chances to learn, to grow, and to trust in a process that is as mysterious as it is beautiful. Every moment becomes an act of faith, a deliberate choice to lean into the present and trust that the future holds infinite possibilities. In this ongoing journey of trust, you may encounter times when the familiar whispers of doubt try to pull you back into old patterns. Yet, each time you choose to remain open, you reinforce the transformative power of letting go. It is a continuous dance, a delicate balance between surrender and engagement, between releasing and embracing. And in this dance, you discover that your true strength lies not in the illusion of control, but in the authenticity of living with a heart that is fully open to the wonders of each new day. As you move forward, remember that every step, however small, is a part of a larger, magnificent process. Each act of letting go contributes to a mosaic of resilience, a living testament to the beauty of transformation. The journey is ongoing, the path winding and unpredictable, yet filled with moments of profound clarity and deep joy. Allow yourself to be carried by this current of trust, knowing that every breath, every heartbeat, and every moment of release is a step toward a future that is rich with promise and filled with light. Embrace the unfolding of your story with a sense of wonder and gratitude. Know that you are exactly where you need to be, and that every experience, every joy, every sorrow, every triumph, is a cherished part of a journey that is uniquely yours. The power of surrender is a gentle, persistent force that reshapes your world from the inside out. It is a reminder that true freedom lies not in the accumulation of control, but in the simple, profound act of letting go. Take a moment to rest in this understanding, to let your heart soak in the realization that each breath you take is an invitation to live more fully, more freely, and more lovingly. Allow the promise of a brighter, more open tomorrow to fill you with hope, and trust that the path you walk is guided by a wisdom that is as deep as it is infinite. In a quiet moment of reflection, you may find yourself drawn to the timeless wisdom that speaks through the stillness of your heart. There is a gentle rhythm that guides your steps, an unspoken promise that no matter how winding the path becomes, every experience is leading you toward a deeper understanding of who you truly are. This journey is marked by subtle shifts in perspective, moments when the fog of uncertainty clears, and the light of truth reveals a landscape of endless possibility. It is in these moments that you begin to see that each challenge you face is not a barrier, but rather a stepping stone that encourages you to grow and evolve. Imagine a time when you stood at the crossroads of decision, the weight of many choices pressing down on you like an overcast sky. In that moment of pause, you felt an inner urging to let go of the need to control every outcome. That desire to release the burdens of the past and trust in a higher plan became the catalyst for a transformation that would slowly reshape your life. Every step you took after that decision was imbued with a newfound confidence, a quiet assurance that even in the midst of uncertainty, you were being guided toward something magnificent. There is an elegance in the art of surrender. It is not about relinquishing your dreams or giving up on the things you hold dear. Rather, it is about embracing a truth that transcends human understanding. When you allow yourself to be vulnerable, you unlock a wellspring of inner strength that has always resided within you. This strength is not the kind that boasts or brags. It is a humble power that comes from recognizing that you are supported by a presence that is both compassionate and all-knowing. In those moments when you choose to lean into this support, you discover that your true power lies in the courage to trust beyond what is seen. The gentle push to let go often comes disguised as a whisper, a soft voice urging you to release the tight hold on past hurts, to forgive the wounds that have long festered within your heart, and to step boldly into a future unburdened by regret. There is a healing magic in forgiveness. It unshackles you from the chains of resentment and allows you to move forward with a spirit unencumbered by the weight of yesterday. Remember the timeless promise found in the scriptures, where forgiveness is not only an act of mercy but a pathway to renewal. When you choose to forgive, you are not erasing the past, but rather, you are freeing yourself to embrace the fullness of your future. Reflect on the instances when life presented you with unexpected detours, those moments when the path you had carefully mapped out suddenly gave way to an unforeseen opportunity. At first, the change might have felt unsettling, a disruption to your carefully maintained plans. Yet, with time, you came to understand that these detours were not misfortunes but gentle nudges from a loving presence, inviting you to trust that there is a purpose beyond what your eyes can see. Each unexpected turn became a lesson in humility and resilience, teaching you that the beauty of life lies in its unpredictability and the infinite possibilities that come with embracing the unknown. Consider the metaphor of a seed planted in the soil. Initially, the seed is small and unassuming, hidden away beneath layers of earth. It may appear dormant, yet within it lies the potential for immense growth. With the right conditions, nourishment, time, and patience, the seed begins to sprout, slowly pushing its way upward until it breaks through the surface to bask in the light. In a similar way, your journey of letting go and embracing trust is akin to that seed's transformation. The struggles and moments of doubt are the soil in which your true self is nourished, and every act of surrender is like the gentle rain that encourages your spirit to rise and flourish. There is a profound beauty in witnessing the gradual emergence of your inner light. As you allow yourself to release the need for rigid control, you invite an inner radiance that is both calming and empowering. This radiance comes from knowing that you are not alone, that behind every challenge, every setback, and every moment of uncertainty, there exists an unwavering love that is ready to support you. It is a love that whispers promises of hope, that gently assures you that no matter how difficult the journey, there is always a way forward, always a dawn waiting to break through the darkness. In the tapestry of life, every thread is interwoven with moments of joy, sorrow, struggle, and triumph. The act of surrender does not erase the hardships you have endured, but it transforms them into a source of strength. Each tear shed, every moment of pain becomes a chapter in the grand narrative of your life, a narrative that speaks of resilience, hope, and the infinite capacity of the human spirit to overcome. As you continue on this journey, you may begin to see that the challenges you once viewed as insurmountable are now the very milestones that mark your growth, evidence of a spirit that refuses to be diminished by the weight of life's trials. Allow your thoughts to wander to the comforting embrace of nature, a place where the cycles of life and renewal are ever present. Picture a serene forest, where sunlight filters through the canopy in dappled patterns, and the gentle rustling of leaves sings a lullaby of peace. In this natural sanctuary, every element is in harmony, a constant reminder that life, in all its complexity, moves with a rhythm that is both timeless and forgiving. The natural world teaches us that change is not only inevitable, but it is also essential for growth. Just as the seasons shift and the landscape transforms, so too does your inner world, evolving with each moment of release and trust. At times, you may find that the path ahead is shrouded in uncertainty, a fog that blurs the details and leaves you questioning your next step. It is precisely during these times that the gentle hand of guidance is most needed. Imagine a soft light breaking through the mist, illuminating your way forward with a clarity that comes not from your own understanding, but from a source far greater than yourself. That light is the embodiment of trust, a beacon that reminds you that even in the darkest hours, you are guided by a wisdom that transcends the boundaries of logic and reason. This guidance is patient and persistent, inviting you to release the grip of fear and to step into the warmth of a promise that is as certain as the sunrise. The journey toward deeper trust often requires moments of quiet introspection. There are times when you might find solace in solitude, away from the clamor of daily responsibilities, where you can listen to the soft murmur of your own heartbeat. In that stillness, you may begin to notice the subtle shifts occurring within you, the gradual unburdening of your spirit, the lightening of your heart, and the emergence of a sense of calm that permeates your entire being. These moments of introspection are precious, for they offer you the space to reconnect with your inner self and to rediscover the beauty that lies at the core of your existence. As you navigate this evolving landscape of trust, you may also find that your relationships take on a deeper, more meaningful quality. The willingness to let go of control not only transforms your relationship with yourself, but also enriches the connections you share with others. When you approach your interactions with an open heart, free from the constraints of rigid expectations, you allow genuine empathy and understanding to flourish. In this space of mutual trust and vulnerability, bonds are strengthened, and hearts are united in the shared journey toward healing and growth. There is a quiet majesty in the way that every act of surrender reshapes your world. It is as if the universe, in its infinite wisdom, is continually orchestrating a symphony of renewal, a melody that plays softly in the background of your life, guiding you through moments of joy and sorrow alike. Each note of that symphony is a testament to the transformative power of letting go, a reminder that every experience, whether joyful or painful, contributes to the masterpiece of your existence. With every conscious decision to trust, you become an active participant in that symphony, harmonizing your inner voice with the gentle cadence of life's unfolding narrative. At times, the call to trust may feel like a distant echo, a reminder of the deep-seated need for security and certainty that has been ingrained in you over the years. It is natural to resist the idea of letting go, to cling to the familiar even when it no longer serves your highest good. But there is a grace in surrender that softly invites you to release these old patterns, to challenge the belief that you must always be in control. This grace is not forceful or abrupt. It is a compassionate invitation to step into a space where the only requirement is to be present, to be open, and to allow the transformative power of trust to wash over you. Reflect on the countless moments when a gentle nudge, perhaps a kind word from a friend or an unexpected act of kindness, lifted your spirits and reminded you that you are cared for beyond measure. Those moments, though fleeting, carry within them the seed of transformation. They are subtle yet profound indicators that life, in all its intricacy, is designed to support you on your journey. Trusting in this support means recognizing that every encounter, every shared smile, and every whispered prayer is part of a larger, loving plan that is continuously unfolding around you. As you journey further into this profound trust, allow the memories of past triumphs to serve as guiding lights. Recall the instances when, against all odds, you found the strength to overcome obstacles that once seemed insurmountable. Each of these victories, no matter how small, is a testament to the resilience of your spirit, a spirit that, when nurtured by trust and surrender, is capable of remarkable transformation. These memories are like stars in the night sky, each one shining brightly with the promise of possibility, urging you to move forward with the quiet confidence that you have overcome before and that you will overcome again. There is a sense of renewal that permeates every breath you take when you allow trust to guide you. It is as if every inhalation draws in a fresh wave of hope, and every exhalation releases the remnants of doubt and fear. This cycle of renewal is a reminder that life is not static, but a constant flow of transformation and rebirth. Embrace this flow with gratitude, knowing that each moment is an opportunity to let go a little more, to trust a little deeper, and to awaken to the limitless potential that resides within you. Within the gentle embrace of this trust, you begin to see that your journey is not defined by a single moment of surrender, but by a series of interconnected experiences that, together, create a vibrant tapestry of life. Each decision to relinquish control, each act of letting go, contributes to a broader narrative of resilience, hope, and profound transformation. This narrative is uniquely yours, a living testament to the incredible power of trust that continues to evolve with every step you take. Now, take a deep breath and allow the warmth of this trust to fill your entire being. Feel the steady pulse of life coursing through your veins, a reminder that every challenge you have faced has prepared you for the beauty that now unfolds before you. As you continue on this path, trust that every moment, whether marked by struggle or joy, is a vital part of a larger design, a design that is intricately woven with threads of love, wisdom, and unwavering support. Imagine looking back one day and marveling at how each act of surrender, each moment of courageous trust, has led you to a place of profound peace and fulfillment. Picture yourself standing at a crossroads, not with hesitation or fear, but with a heart brimming with gratitude and anticipation for all that is yet to come. The journey you are on is a powerful testament to the transformative strength that lies in releasing control and allowing yourself to be guided by a love that is as boundless as it is tender. As you move forward, let the echoes of this trust resonate within you. Let them remind you that every step you take is a part of a greater, ever-unfolding story. A story of resilience, renewal, and a deep connection to a power that is always present, always caring, and always ready to guide you toward a future filled with hope. With each breath, each mindful moment, allow yourself to be carried further into this journey of light and love, knowing that every challenge is simply a doorway to a deeper, more profound trust. In the unfolding tapestry of your life, a powerful energy begins to stir, a quiet yet insistent reminder that every moment, every breath, carries the potential for profound renewal. Picture yourself immersed in a day where challenges become invitations to expand, and every setback gently yields to a breakthrough of understanding. There is a subtle magic in the space between struggle and triumph, a magic that emerges when you allow yourself to relinquish the need for complete control. In this space, a gentle wisdom whispers, urging you to trust that even the most daunting obstacles are but stepping stones toward a life imbued with meaning and wonder. Imagine sitting quietly in the soft glow of twilight, where the sky transforms into a canvas of ever-changing hues. In that delicate balance between day and night, you feel a deep sense of peace settle within you, a peace that speaks of a promise, a commitment to guide you through every twist and turn. This tranquil moment is a reminder that surrender is not an act of resignation, but an embrace of the journey itself. It invites you to become fully present, to let go of the constant need to shape every outcome, and to trust that the course of your life is unfolding with divine precision. Recall the moments when you have witnessed the resilience of nature, a single flower pushing its way through a crack in the pavement, or the steady flow of a river that carves its path through rugged terrain. These natural wonders serve as gentle metaphors for the strength that resides within you. Just as nature adapts and thrives in the face of adversity, so too does your spirit flourish when nurtured by the calm assurance of trust. Each small act of letting go is like the tender bloom of a flower, gradually unfurling to reveal its true beauty in the light of a new day. There is an undeniable intimacy that forms when you allow your vulnerabilities to surface. It is in these moments of raw authenticity that you connect with the deeper currents of life, recognizing that your imperfections are not weaknesses to be hidden, but rather invitations to grow and evolve. By choosing to reveal your true self, you create a space where healing can take root, a space where the burdens of the past are gently lifted, allowing room for a renewed sense of purpose to emerge. This transformative process is both subtle and powerful, a quiet revolution that transforms every aspect of your being. Consider the power of gratitude in this journey. Gratitude is a gentle force that transforms perspective, shifting focus from what is lacking to what is abundantly present. When you cultivate an attitude of thankfulness, you begin to see the beauty in every moment, even amidst life's trials. Imagine starting your day with a quiet reflection, noting the small blessings that often go unnoticed. The warmth of the morning sun, the comforting presence of a loved one, the simple pleasure of a peaceful moment. These reflections, though seemingly minor, weave together to form a robust fabric of hope and joy that sustains you through challenging times. The essence of this journey is the deep realization that every act of surrender is an act of love, love for yourself, for others, and for the boundless mystery that envelops your life. It is a continuous unfolding, a gentle revelation that each moment holds the potential to transform pain into wisdom, fear into courage, and doubt into an unwavering belief in the goodness that pervades the universe. With every conscious decision to trust, you peel away the layers of resistance that have accumulated over time, revealing a core of strength and beauty that is uniquely yours. Envision a day where you approach each task, each interaction, with a heart open to the possibilities that lie beneath the surface. Every encounter becomes an opportunity to practice letting go, to release the expectations and judgments that often cloud your vision. In doing so, you create a space where authentic connection can flourish, where the true essence of who you are can shine forth without the burden of pretension. This openness is like a gentle breeze that carries away the remnants of past sorrows, leaving behind a clear and vibrant pathway to your dreams. Reflect on the moments when a simple act of kindness, whether given or received, lifted your spirit and reminded you of the inherent goodness in the world. These moments are like small beacons of light, illuminating your path with a radiance that is both soothing and inspiring. They serve as gentle affirmations that even in the midst of uncertainty, love and compassion remain constant forces, guiding you toward a future that is filled with promise. Every smile, every word of encouragement, every shared glance of understanding becomes part of a larger narrative, a narrative that speaks of resilience, hope, and the extraordinary power of a trusting heart. As you journey onward, allow the lessons learned from your experiences to shape a new vision for your future. Envision a life where challenges are not feared, but embraced as opportunities for growth and transformation. This vision is born from the quiet strength of surrender, a strength that is not measured by the absence of struggle, but by the grace with which you navigate through it. Imagine waking each morning with a sense of anticipation, knowing that whatever unfolds is part of a grand design crafted just for you. A design that weaves together moments of joy and pain into a tapestry of profound meaning. In the midst of this journey, there is a constant reminder that you are never alone. A gentle, unwavering presence walks beside you, offering solace in times of sorrow and celebrating with you in moments of triumph. This presence is a source of boundless wisdom and love, a quiet force that helps you see beyond the immediate challenges and into a future illuminated by hope. With every step you take, this presence encourages you to release the need for certainty and instead, to trust in the unfolding mystery of life. It is a trust that transforms uncertainty into a canvas for possibility, inviting you to explore the infinite ways in which your life can blossom. Picture the gentle interplay of light and shadow at the close of day, a reminder that even in darkness, there is beauty, and that every end carries within it the promise of a new beginning. It is in the soft transition from night to dawn that you recognize the cyclical nature of life, a continuous rhythm of letting go and renewing, of fading and emerging again in a more brilliant form. This natural cycle mirrors your own journey, reinforcing the truth that every moment of release paves the way for a fresh start, a reinvention of your spirit that is both graceful and enduring. Embrace the moments when you feel the weight of old burdens begin to lift, a sensation that starts as a gentle easing and grows into a profound sense of liberation. In these moments, allow yourself to truly feel the lightness that comes with trust, the freedom that emerges when you no longer hold on so tightly to the need for control. It is a freedom that is deeply transformative, one that opens your heart to the possibilities of a life lived in full, unburdened by the constraints of fear and doubt. Each breath you take is a testament to this liberation, a quiet celebration of the beauty that arises when you surrender to the flow of life. Consider the ways in which your relationships evolve as you continue to cultivate trust. The connections you share with others deepen, enriched by a mutual understanding that true intimacy is born from vulnerability. When you let go of the need to present a perfect facade, you invite others to do the same, creating a space where authentic bonds are formed. In these relationships, you find a source of strength and inspiration, a collective energy that reminds you that the journey toward trust is one best shared with those who walk beside you. Every heartfelt conversation, every shared moment of silence, becomes a building block in the foundation of a community united by hope and a common pursuit of inner peace. The art of letting go is, in essence, the art of living fully. It is a commitment to embrace each moment with an open heart, to allow the natural flow of life to guide you without the constant interference of overthought plans and rigid expectations. In this state of openness, you begin to see that every experience, no matter how challenging, is an opportunity to grow into the person you were always meant to be. The beauty of your journey lies not in the perfection of its moments, but in the rich tapestry of its imperfection, a tapestry woven from threads of joy, sorrow, struggle, and triumph, each contributing to the masterpiece of your life. Now, take a moment to appreciate the profound impact of every choice to let go, a choice that, over time, has transformed your world in ways both subtle and magnificent. Feel the soft ripple of change moving through your soul, a ripple that echoes the gentle assurance that you are exactly where you need to be. Trust that every step, every breath, is a vital part of an unfolding story. A story that celebrates the courage to surrender, the strength to trust, and the beauty that arises when you open your heart to the limitless possibilities of life. Allow this sense of renewal to guide you as you continue forward, with a spirit unburdened and a mind attuned to the quiet wisdom of trust. Embrace the mystery of the journey, the wondrous interplay of light and dark that defines the rhythm of your days. In this embrace, you find a profound connection to the truth that every moment of surrender is a step toward a deeper, more authentic existence, a life where every challenge is met with an unshakable calm, and every triumph is a quiet celebration of the inner strength that has always been yours. Reflect on this path of continuous growth and transformation, knowing that the journey is ever unfolding, and each day brings new opportunities to let go a little more, to trust a little deeper, and to live with a heart that is free from the burdens of past fears. As you move forward with a spirit filled with hope and a mind at ease, you become a living testament to the extraordinary power of surrender, a power that transforms not just your own life, but also inspires those around you to discover the freedom and joy that come from embracing the present with a loving and open heart. A deep sense of calm begins to permeate your life as you continue along this journey, a journey marked by moments of quiet revelation and the steady evolution of your inner world. You find yourself waking up with a renewed sense of purpose, where every breath is infused with the promise of transformation. The gentle release of old patterns has created a space within you that is vast and welcoming, a space where new possibilities arise with each passing moment. Visualize a day unfolding slowly, as if time itself has softened to match the tender pace of your heart. In the soft light of morning, you open your eyes and sense that each day is a blank canvas, inviting you to paint it with the colors of hope, trust, and unwavering love. The persistent echoes of worry have gradually faded, replaced by a melody of peace that resonates through your entire being. It is as if you have discovered a secret garden within, a sanctuary where every thought, every emotion is held in gentle balance. Throughout the day, you notice subtle shifts in how you interact with the world. The challenges that once loomed large now appear as invitations to learn and grow. When faced with unexpected obstacles, you pause for a moment, take a deep, measured breath, and allow the calm wisdom within to guide you. This inner guidance is like a soft compass, always pointing you toward the light of possibility even in moments of darkness. There is a quiet joy in realizing that you no longer need to fight against the current of life. Instead, you have learned to flow with it, trusting that every twist and turn is part of a greater, benevolent design. The art of living with trust has also deepened your connections with others. In conversations, you now speak from a place of genuine openness, sharing parts of yourself that were once hidden behind layers of caution. Relationships flourish in this atmosphere of authenticity, where each interaction is a gentle dance of vulnerability and empathy. There is an undeniable richness in these exchanges, a sense that you are not alone in your quest for meaning. Others, too, are on their own paths of transformation, and your shared experiences create bonds that are both tender and resilient. Imagine sitting down with a dear friend in a quiet corner of your favorite cafe, where the hum of daily life fades into a comforting background murmur. In that intimate setting, you exchange stories of struggle and triumph, each narrative a thread that weaves you closer together. There is a mutual recognition in these moments, a silent acknowledgement that every heart carries its own burdens, yet finds solace in the shared light of hope. The simple act of listening, of truly being present for one another, becomes a profound gesture of trust and care. It is here, in these honest connections, that you realize the true beauty of surrender, the freedom to be fully seen, and the grace to accept others as they are. As the day unfolds, you find time to engage in activities that nourish your soul. Perhaps you take a leisurely walk through a nearby park, where the rustling of leaves and the soft chatter of nature remind you of the perpetual cycle of renewal. With every step, you feel the earth's steady support beneath your feet, a reminder that life's foundation is built on trust and continuity. In the quiet rustle of the wind, you sense that even the natural world is engaged in a gentle act of surrender, each element moving in harmonious rhythm, unfettered by the burdens of resistance. In these moments of solitude, you might choose to engage in a practice that deepens your connection to the present, a mindful pause to simply observe the world around you without judgment. As you settle into this mindful awareness, you notice the intricate details that often go unnoticed. The delicate curve of a flower petal, the soft interplay of shadows on a sunlit path, the distant melody of a bird in flight. Each of these observations becomes a silent affirmation that life, in its most authentic form, is a series of beautiful, fleeting moments meant to be cherished. They serve as gentle reminders that true strength lies not in the relentless pursuit of control, but in the artful acceptance of life as it unfolds. Throughout the afternoon, you find that the practices of reflection and gratitude continue to weave a tapestry of peace within you. Moments of stillness, whether during a quiet moment at work or in the calm of your home, allow you to revisit the lessons of the morning. You reflect on the small victories of letting go, a tense conversation that resolved with understanding, a stressful task that transformed into an opportunity for creative problem solving, a fleeting moment of doubt that was met with inner courage. Each of these instances reinforces the truth that trust is not a destination, but a living, breathing process, a process that grows stronger with each conscious decision to embrace vulnerability and openness. As dusk approaches, you feel the gentle pull of evening, a time to transition from the vibrant energy of the day to a reflective, contemplative state. In the soft glow of the setting sun, you prepare to welcome the night with a heart that is unburdened and a mind that is at peace. Perhaps you light a candle or settle into a favorite chair, allowing the calm of the evening to envelop you. In these quiet moments, the day's experiences meld into a harmonious reflection, a meditation on the continuous flow of trust that has carried you through the hours. There is a sacredness in the evening ritual of releasing the day's tensions. With each exhale, you let go of any lingering worries, inviting the comforting presence of rest to fill your spirit. The gentle practice of reviewing your day, a quiet recapitulation of moments of surrender and strength, serves as a bridge to the promise of a new dawn. It is a reminder that every ending holds the seed of a fresh beginning, and that the cycle of trust and renewal is ever repeating, ever hopeful. In this profound space between day and night, you begin to sense the continuity of your journey. The transitions that once felt abrupt now flow seamlessly into one another, each moment a natural progression of the last. The lessons learned during the day integrate into your being, infusing your dreams with the same gentle wisdom that guided your waking hours. As you drift toward sleep, the boundaries between past, present, and future blur into a tapestry of infinite possibility, a tapestry woven with threads of trust, love, and the gentle art of letting go. In the quiet sanctuary of sleep, your spirit finds the space to rejuvenate and realign. It is during these restful hours that the insights of the day settle deeply into your heart, preparing you for the unfolding of tomorrow's light. The dreams that visit you in this sacred space are not mere fantasies. They are whispers of a deeper truth, subtle messages that echo the promise of transformation and the beauty of a life lived in full surrender. You awaken with the soft glow of hope, ready to greet a new day with the same gentle confidence that has become the hallmark of your journey. With the dawn comes a renewed commitment to live each moment as a precious gift. You rise with the awareness that every breath is an invitation to trust more deeply, to let go of what no longer serves you, and to embrace the endless possibilities that await. There is a serene strength in this daily rebirth, a strength born from the unwavering belief that life, in all its complexities, is orchestrated by a love that is both boundless and intimate. Each day is a testament to the beauty of surrender, a living narrative of transformation that unfolds with the soft assurance of a heart at peace. As you continue along this path, you carry with you the gentle echoes of every act of letting go, a symphony of moments that together compose the remarkable story of your life. This story is not defined by the hardships you have endured, but by the courageous choices you have made to embrace trust, to forgive, and to move forward with a spirit that is resilient and true. It is a narrative of quiet revolutions and subtle shifts, where each step is a deliberate move toward a life filled with grace and endless possibility. In the final hours of the day, as the world settles into a hushed lull, you reflect on the deep, abiding peace that now characterizes your life. The journey of trust has not been without its challenges, but with each moment of surrender, you have discovered the profound power of letting go. You have learned that true freedom comes not from clinging to control, but from opening your heart to the vast, transformative energy of a love that nurtures and sustains you. This understanding is the light that guides you through the darkness, the promise that every new day is a step toward a brighter, more fulfilled existence. Now, as you stand on the threshold of a new dawn, you sense that your journey is nearing a moment of culmination, a moment where all that you have learned and experienced converges into a final, radiant insight. The process of transformation is not an end in itself, but a continuous, evolving celebration of life's boundless potential. With a heart that is light and a spirit that is emboldened by trust, you prepare to embrace the final phase of this journey, a phase that promises to integrate every lesson, every whisper of wisdom, into a symphony of hope and enduring strength. Every memory, every tear shed in the pursuit of truth, has contributed to the magnificent unfolding of your inner light. The art of letting go has taught you that each ending is but a precursor to a new beginning, and that every moment of surrender has paved the way for a future filled with endless promise. As you gather these insights, you feel a deep, resonant joy, a joy that comes from knowing that you are exactly where you need to be, and that the path ahead is illuminated by the steadfast glow of trust. With your eyes now open to the beauty that surrounds you, you carry forward the quiet strength of a heart unburdened by fear, a spirit free to soar on the wings of possibility. The journey you have embarked upon is a testament to the transformative power of surrender, a power that continues to evolve with every breath, every step, and every gentle act of release. It is this power that will carry you into the final embrace of a life lived with deep, abiding trust and a joyful, unshakable faith in the promise of tomorrow. Now, standing at the threshold of a new horizon, you feel the culmination of a long journey unfolding into a quiet celebration of life and trust. Every step taken, every gentle surrender, has led you here to a place of profound stillness, a sanctuary where your inner light shines brilliantly against the backdrop of every experience that has shaped you. Here, in this serene space, you recognize that the journey is not about reaching a distant destination, but about fully embracing the transformation that occurs with each breath and every moment of honest, unguarded living. Envision waking each day with an awareness that every challenge you once feared is now seen as an opportunity to grow. The remnants of old doubts have softened into memories, and in their place, a resilient, vibrant spirit has taken root. You carry with you a deep, unwavering confidence that the process of letting go has gifted you a freedom unmatched by the fleeting victories of control. This freedom is not just an abstract concept. It is the tangible, pulsing reality in the way your heart beats, the way your eyes see beauty in everyday miracles, and the gentle strength that whispers through every encounter. In the quiet hours of the morning light, you find that your inner dialogue has shifted. The conversations once dominated by worry or regret are now filled with an encouraging tone, a tender, loving reminder that you are supported by a force greater than any fear. With each mindful exhalation, you let go of remnants of uncertainty, making space for the wisdom of trust to take full residence within you. The soft murmur of a newfound peace accompanies you through your day, gently guiding your decisions and softening the edges of life's harsh realities. As you move forward, imagine the vibrant tapestry of your relationships enriched by this renewed perspective. Every smile exchanged, every sincere word of encouragement becomes a thread that ties you closer to those who share in the beauty of living authentically. You begin to see that the true depth of connection is born not from perfection, but from the willingness to show your genuine self, flaws, hopes, and all. In these shared moments, a sense of community blossoms, reminding you that every soul is on a parallel journey toward understanding and healing. The bonds that grow from such authenticity are resilient and nurturing, allowing each person to flourish in an environment of mutual care and respect. Picture yourself in the midst of a bustling day, where the world around you may still seem chaotic and unpredictable. Yet, within you flows an inner calm, a steady rhythm that keeps you anchored amid the swirl of activity. You have learned to recognize that every moment, no matter how insignificant it might have seemed before, is an opportunity to practice trust. The once overwhelming tide of responsibilities now feels like a series of gentle waves, each one carrying a whisper of possibility and a reminder that you are not alone in your journey. This awareness transforms even the most ordinary tasks into moments of mindful grace, where your heart finds solace in the recognition that life is unfolding exactly as it should. Reflect for a moment on the power of nature, the way a quiet stream carves its path through the landscape, the persistence of the wind that shapes even the most steadfast mountain. There is a timeless lesson in these natural rhythms. Growth and change are not abrupt or forced, but are part of a continual, graceful process. You begin to see yourself as part of this vast, interconnected world, where every season of life holds its own beauty and purpose. The cycles of renewal and rest, of letting go and embracing, mirror the quiet symphony of the natural order, reminding you that the ebb and flow of life is both inevitable and exquisitely designed. In the stillness of twilight, when the sky transitions from vibrant hues to a gentle dusk, you find yourself immersed in a moment of complete clarity. Here, under the soft glow of fading light, all that remains is an intimate connection with the essence of your being. It is as if every past struggle has been distilled into a singular, luminous truth, a truth that whispers that the essence of life lies in embracing what is, without the constant need to alter or control it. This understanding brings with it a sense of liberation, a freedom that feels as natural as breathing. The heavy burdens of yesterday dissolve into the background, replaced by a serene acceptance of the present moment and the limitless promise it holds. Consider the transformative power of gratitude that now colors your experience. Each day, you nurture a habit of recognizing the small, beautiful blessings that might have once gone unnoticed. A soft smile from a stranger, the comforting aroma of freshly brewed coffee, the quiet companionship of a loved one during a shared silence. Gratitude, you've learned, is a gentle reminder that every moment is infused with meaning, every encounter a gift. This practice of thankfulness not only deepens your connection with yourself, but also radiates outward, creating ripples of kindness and compassion in the lives of those around you. In the canvas of your mind, memories of past hardships now mingle with the brilliance of your triumphs. They are not erased, but are honored as essential strokes in the masterpiece of your life. Each experience, whether wrapped in sorrow or joy, contributes to the rich complexity of who you are. The struggles that once threatened to overwhelm you have become the very catalysts for your growth, nurturing a wisdom that is as deep as it is enduring. This tapestry of experience is a living record of your journey, a narrative that speaks of resilience, humility, and the incredible capacity of the human spirit to transform pain into beauty. Now, as the final light of day gently fades into a peaceful night, you stand on the cusp of a new beginning. The lessons of the past blend seamlessly with the dreams of tomorrow, forming a continuous thread of hope that runs through every aspect of your life. In this quiet pause between the end of one day and the promise of another, you feel an overwhelming sense of possibility. You have come to understand that surrender is not the end of control, but the beginning of a more profound, liberating form of it. A trust so deep that it transforms every challenge into an opportunity for growth and every moment of uncertainty into a spark of inspiration. There is a tender beauty in this state of being, a beauty that arises when the mind is quiet, the heart is open, and the soul is free to explore its boundless potential. You no longer cling to rigid plans or fear the unknown. Instead, you have learned to embrace life's unfolding mystery with an open, receptive heart. This is the wisdom of true trust, the recognition that the journey itself is a gift, a process of continuous renewal that brings you ever closer to the essence of who you are meant to be. Imagine now the profound impact of living each day with this sense of trust and openness. Every sunrise is a fresh opportunity to express gratitude, every challenge a chance to deepen your understanding of life's gentle, yet inexorable flow. In this space, you are both a student and a teacher, learning from the subtle cues of the world around you, and in turn, inspiring others through the quiet power of your example. Your life becomes a beacon of hope, a testament to the beauty of surrender and the strength that emerges when you allow yourself to be guided by a love that is both tender and all-encompassing. As you continue to walk this path, you discover that the true essence of your journey is not defined by any singular moment of triumph, but by the cumulative beauty of countless small acts of faith. Each decision to let go, every whisper of trust in the midst of uncertainty, weaves together into a narrative that is uniquely yours, a story of transformation marked by gentle courage, unwavering hope, and the enduring belief that every experience is a stepping stone to a life filled with purpose and grace. In the quiet of the night, when the world is hushed and all is still, you find solace in the knowledge that your journey is part of a larger, timeless tapestry. The stars above, with their soft, steady light, mirror the resilience of your spirit, each one a tiny testament to the enduring power of hope. Their presence is a gentle reminder that even in the vast darkness, there is light. Even in the deepest silence, there is a song of renewal waiting to be heard. You carry this awareness with you, a constant source of strength that fuels your inner resolve and inspires you to greet each new day with an open heart. Let this final reflection be a celebration of all that you have become. The challenges that once loomed large now serve as the foundation upon which you build your future, a future that is not dictated by the fear of what might go wrong, but illuminated by the radiant certainty that every moment is a chance to begin again. Your journey has been one of profound transformation, a continuous unfolding of grace that has taught you that true freedom lies in the ability to trust wholeheartedly in the flow of life. Now, as you settle into the gentle embrace of a peaceful night, take a moment to honor the path you have traveled. Feel the warmth of every lesson learned, every burden released, and every spark of hope that has lit your way. In this quiet space, you are free to dream, free to grow, and free to be exactly who you are meant to be. The journey of trust is eternal, a living, breathing testament to the power of surrender that will continue to guide you long after the stars have faded with the coming dawn. May the peace that has blossomed within you be a constant companion, a reminder that the beauty of your life lies not in the absence of struggle, but in the gentle, resilient spirit that rises each day to embrace a new beginning. You have learned to let go, to trust, and to live fully in the moment, and that is a triumph that will echo through every tomorrow. This is your story, a continuous narrative of hope, transformation, and the quiet strength of a heart that dares to trust. Every breath you take is a new beginning, every step forward a celebration of the boundless possibilities that await. Embrace this journey with gratitude and love, knowing that the legacy of your trust is a light that will forever illuminate the path ahead. Thank you for walking this path of transformation, for allowing yourself to be led by a gentle wisdom that promises endless renewal. May your days be filled with the soft radiance of hope, and may your nights be a sanctuary of peace, as you continue to trust and live in the grace of a love that knows no bounds.